Hey, what's up? This is my name, in case you don't know it, is Corey Manning. Uh, I do workshops, facilitate workshops, but I also am director of mentoring for Youth Build USA. So what that actually means is I literally travel around the country helping youth build programs develop mentoring programs. On the side, I do contract work for private organizations, nonprofits, schools, businesses, doing anything from running workshops on conflict resolution to talking to young people and adults and parents in particular about substance abuse education work. And I do just a lot of stuff. But in addition to that, I'm a stand-up comedian. So I do stand-up comedy. And I tour around the country, around the world, telling jokes to people, making them laugh, which is it's very rewarding work, in both areas. But also, I feel like what I do is helping people. So I'm really proud of the work that I do. More important than that, I am a father, husband, a son, brother, cousin, to my close family and extended family. I have 3 kids. 3. Count them. 1, 2, 3. Spanish. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. No, that's 4. 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. I don't have a 4th unless somebody hasn't told me. But I have 3 kids. In actuality, I do have 4 kids. I had 4 children. I have a 19-year-old son. My son is, I'm very proud, very creative and talented and smart young man. And I have a 5-year-old daughter who is amazing. She is high energy, very thoughtful and helpful, and a beautiful young lady, and hope to grow up to be, I'm sure will grow up to be a beautiful woman. And I have a 9-month-old at the time, 9-month-old going on 10 months at the end of this month, October, 10-month-old son, who is quickly developing his own little personality. Yeah, that's my little man. I love all my kids. I gotta admit, Corey, the oldest, first, is my favorite oldest child and oldest son. My daughter, Kira, is my favorite daughter. And my son, Micah, is my favorite youngest son. So I do have my favorites. I am recording this video because I am on a mission this year. I'm on a mission to just improve my life, my health, my family, my job, and my career. I got to improve my life and my health first, because if I don't do that, I won't be able to do any of the other. I'm making a pledge and commitment to improve the well-being and life of my family. And next is going to be to improve the work that I do, to make drastic improvements in the area of work that I do. I'm doing good work, but I want to make sure I do better work. And then lastly is to take great strides to improve myself as an artist, as an entrepreneur, as a mentee, and as a mentor in the area of comedy. So this is what this video is about. I'm going to try to capture and record this, make a commitment to do this on a weekly basis. So that's what I'm doing. Just to update you where I am right now. Yesterday I had an epidural because I've been going through what amounts to basically sciatica, but it's not sciatica, pain for the past year. Started going to a physical therapist in December 2016, January 2017. Things got better, and then about a month and a half ago, just before, literally 3 days. It started 3 days before I had one of the biggest comedy shows that I've done yet, and big because I was going. I was opening up. I was hosting for a show called The Legends in Comedy, produced by Vital Soul Group, and it featured Nate Jackson, one of the hottest comedians out there right now, as well as the legends, Chris Thomas, Rodney Perry, and Talent. All of them who are some of the not only the best names in the business, but some of the most beautiful people in the business as well. I consider them to be friends, and I also consider them to be mentors of mine. All four of them. And that was not only it was that, but also was the show was in my hometown, Durham, North Carolina. So 3 days before that, I started having back pains, and literally, if that show was local, if it was a local show, or if those comedians were not in the picture, or if I hadn't made this commitment to help Vital Soul Group with this function, I would not have done it. That's how much pain I was in. It took everything in me to get through the weekend. Long story short, I've been going through the pain since then. Been able to sleep. Been missing calling into work sick because I either too much pain during the day or I haven't been sleeping at night. So finally, the doctor prescribed for me or referred me to get an injection in my back. So I got the injection last night. The medicine, I feel better today, but I think that is due in most part because I took it easy yesterday. I took it yesterday. They said the medicine really wouldn't start taking effect in 2 to 3 days most likely, and it could take as long as 2 weeks. I'm hoping it's the 2 days, not the 2 weeks that it takes effect. But so that's where I am physically, and I can't get into shape until then. Another piece that I got to say this, and I'm sitting outside of CVS about to go in to get my prescription now. When I went in to get my blood pressure taken, my blood pressure was 190 over 120. They got it down to, it took it about 5 minutes later after I got relaxed in the chair, and it was down to, I believe it was 147 over 108 or 107, which is better. I think it might have been 148 over 107. But I am on blood pressure medication. I have not been taking it, and I need to start taking it, so I'm going to the prescription field now and start taking my medicine on a regular basis. The nurse that was checking my blood pressure, he literally damn near cursed me out because he did curse me out because I wasn't taking my blood pressure medicine, because he told me that he did the same thing and he was hemorrhaging through his nose. That's blood was coming out his nose. Everybody know me from middle school, elementary school up until now. Everybody knows that my nose runs. I'm a snotty nose. They used to call me Chuck Nostrils, and when I lived in Daymar Court, and my nose still runs. I'm a booger picker from time to time. But anyway, that's not I'm gonna get into. Anyway, that's where it was. That's where I am, and so I'm trying to get my health better doing that. The other piece, my job, I got to get back on touch with that. I don't want to go into too much detail on it, but I got work to do. I got people who are counting on me, not just the people, my immediate people in my office, but also the young people that the programs that are throughout the country serve. So I got to do my thing, because this is a great opportunity for them to have this, to have mentoring in their life. It's a great opportunity for them to be able to grow. So I got to step my game up in that area. Family, I got work to do on my family. Just make sure we are where we want to be. I won't go into too much detail about it because it's personal, but we'll make sure we want to be financially, spiritually, health, and also personality. Like, I want our family to be happy. I want personality might be the right word to choose, but I want my family to be happy more so than anything else. And then the last piece is this comedy thing. Like, I mean this. I'm truly happy with where I am comedic wise. If something was to pop off and things blow up, and was best, what happened would be what's best for me and my family, then I would look into it. But I'm not looking for right now. I'm not looking for anything grandiose, and that's maybe why I'm where I am. I'm looking through grandiose. I just want to be a better comedian. As an artistically speaking, a better comedian, not a mediocre one, but be the best comedian that I possibly could be. I want to continue to create, so be a better comedian. I want to continue to create opportunities for other comedians to showcase their talent. I want to bring the best comedy shows to people in areas, and right now in Quincy, in Boston, no, excuse me, in Quincy, which is Boston, not Boston, but Quincy, Providence, Rhode Island, and Durham, North Carolina. I want to continue to introduce those people into comedians they have not heard of yet, but who I know are the funniest cats in the country. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take you on that journey with me for 365 days. That's what I'm going to be working on, those things. My health, my family, my job. I tried to do it. It's very difficult, unless you have skills, to count past 2 or 3 with your thumb leading off. So let's do it the right way. My health, my family, my job, and my comedy career. Hope y'all will join me on this ride. I'm out.